on that as we go back up to the top to Verbier's own Liam Rivera. He was a rookie last year on tour, took his first win at Kicking Horse. Right now he's sitting in 5th overall with a 10th, a 6th, and a 3rd for Liam Rivera as we wait for our last man in the snowboard men's field to drop himself out of the gate onto this intimidating Vilseloder face in Fieberbrunn.
Dropping in from start 1. Shuffling his way across there. Another regular rider, which is not necessarily an advantage from this start position, but already catching some airtime there in a committed position above the huge exposure.
And a nice 360 there above the exposure. You cannot stress enough how scary that is as Liam now coming over and getting onto this spine above the Heusel Cliff and opting for the cross-court 360. Liam Rivera with a huge move.
And looking super solid, carrying some speed out of there. Electing not to take that traverse to the right for those features there. I think he's got something else to play for on the looker's left.
Yeah, heading across that slide debris, looking to get up onto this wall, and he does.
It looks like the snow is pretty decent there.
Yeah, I think Liam has found the honeypot here on the Vilseloder face, the best looking snow that we've seen, and he is clearly enjoying it now as he comes into this low section, following some tracks. There's a few good playful freestyle options down here.
Big backy, but he over-rotates slightly and goes down.
Oh, he set that so hard. Liam Rivera really pushing the backflip there and a slight, as you said, over-rotation. So, again, this is where 2 runs really comes in handy because Liam's top section, magic. And if he can clean that up with that backflip, he may be challenging John Powell for the lead.
You can see he's a little bit frustrated there, hands to the head, shaking the head. But you've got one more run, Liam. You can go again. And actually, he will not be in contention for the title at this stage, so kind of takes the pressure off a bit.
Yeah, the emotion there from Liam Rivera. Big hug from Michael Mon. These competitors are all compatriots.
That was so sick, though, dude.
Yeah, some moments there as we take a look back here at Liam's run. He started things off hot at the top.
Yeah, coming in with that 360 above the Heusel Cliff and finding a pretty cool takeoff here from the biggest section. Frontside 360, gets the grab in, lands rock solid, looks so relaxed.
Yeah, that was great. And then just handling that slide debris and catching this cross-court one with a kind of the boned out, tweaked out grab. Liam Rivera just, you can see on the judges' bars, the air and style almost maxed out to the roof. And then he set that backflip. That lip, you could see in the track, that lip is almost kinked. It kicks up really aggressively. So he's going to need to slow that rotation down to clean that up and put himself in position to stand on the podium here in Fieberbrunn today. All right, well, Liam Rivera waiting for the score. I'm sure not going to bother John Penfield, but still solid score there, a 71.33. So Liam into 5th place, currently in the snowboard men's field, but they are going to get a chance to go again to kick off the second run at the Fieberbrunn Pro 2024. Right now sitting on a 71.3 first run.
3, 2, 1, drop in.
All right, here we go. Liam Rivera. I mean, you can't overstate how gnarly this is at the very top. Liam having to squeeze past the frame of the start gate to make his way down the ridge top and then straight into it, hopping into his run.
Catching some airtime there. Looks like he's heading in the same direction of his first run where he took a little tumble and he wants to clean it up. Spinning in there.
Well, love that approach for Liam Rivera. So aggressive, spinning above the exposure. And now he had such a great section here. Liam Rivera going to look to back it up as he releases off the edges, throws the 360, and another perfect landing for Liam Rivera. The track's definitely starting to have an effect on the riders on the run out.
But he's managing those bomb holes really well and looking strong as he makes his way over to the looker's right of the venue. Lining up his next feature. catching the grab there and riding out strong, opting for the 4-line option out of that feature, making quick work of the middle section.
Yeah, Liam Rivera now coming through this section, getting a little bit of a break as he's going to approach this run or this jump that we've seen. I have a feeling we're going to see a backflip, and we do, and Liam Rivera lands it perfectly. So that lip in much better shape than it was on the first run, and Liam's got another feature here where he's able to tweak out the grab. So really solid run here from Liam Rivera as he gets down into this lower section where the snow is a little wonky earlier on. I wonder if now we maybe get into a point where it's a bit softer and starts to be more rideable.
I think we're seeing a bit more release there, and he's holding it together, riding out super fast. So he's certainly tidied that one up. What do you think?
Well, I liked it. I liked it a lot. That was a really, really strong top section, and then the backflip was perfect. A strong way to kick off, and it looked like the body language there. Liam Rivera might be feeling pretty stoked about that one himself.
Yeah, less of the shaking head, more of the stoke as he comes through the finish gate.
So we have the ghost of John Powell in the hot seat as we take a look back here at Liam's run. The approach to that really rocky, but tossing the frontside 3 and landing it beautifully.
Yeah, handling those bomb holes super well and catching some super nice air time here as well.
Yeah, getting the grab, ramping up the air and style. You can see that's his highest bar from Dodo, our video judge. And then this beautiful, laying it out, slowing the rotation down and stomping. Liam Rivera making short work of the Wildsloader. So they got to compare that now to all of the first runs, and the judges have their work cut out for them. As I said, we got to imagine the ghost of John Penfield, the spirit of John Penfield, sitting in that hot seat as his run currently is the run to beat. That is our hot seat sitter, although John is back up at the top of the face. So we'll see what the judges do with that. Complicated moments to be a judge at the second run stage of the Fieberbrunn Pro.
Definitely feeling for the judges there as they are reviewing all the action that's already gone down.
Thank you. Pretty stoked. Finally landed it.
Well, you can hear Liam in the background. He is stoked. He said finally landed it. So happy times for the young Verbier rider.
Bunch of rocks that I hadn't seen. Yeah.
Yeah, the approach to that Heusel Cliff 360 was super rocky, and we did see a fair few athletes kind of take that same approach, so the snow way more stripped out, especially considering the snowboard men were the first riders to go. So they had a relatively clean canvas to work with on run 1, definitely less so now.
The snowboard men did an awesome job to get the vibes high, kicking things off early this morning. But a lot has happened since then.
A lot has happened. Absolutely. We've seen 4 categories, blazing runs in all of them, and some extremely strong hot seat runs in all 4 categories. So we'll see if the backup of getting a second run will outweigh the sort of downside of a deteriorating by more tracks competition venue. So lots of interesting questions to be answered here as Liam now really being forced to wait by the judges for this score to come in, and it comes in first. He knocks Jonathan Penfield out of the hot seat in the first rider down the face. So that is a huge statement from the Verbier man. Liam Rivera putting himself, and now we have